This is Sam Michel again. This is Sam Michel. This essay is so important. I can't tell you how important it is. It looks like an essay, but it's actually an article. And people might look at it and say, what does it mean? Well, I'm going to try my best to explain what it means because it's so important. The last one was extremely important because it's about authenticating convention in their approaches to certain things. But this is even more important. Defining time. Dated on 9th this month. That first thing there, if we can zoom in a little bit. There we go. What do we see there? There's a sum times a number of 3 out front. And then there's a coefficient on the sum. And then there's a sum, which relates to, well, what? Gravitation. And then the sum times 3 equals 1. And we're gonna learn what the meaning is, okay, like right now. The sum defines or identifies several things. Flat time, identically equal to 1. The curvature at the surface of a neutron, an idealized neutron star. 0.2027656. Zoom in again here. A little better view of what's going on. That 3 on the right side actually belongs to the sum below, so don't let that confuse anybody. The 3 on the right side, the upper right, belongs with the sum below. This sum of sums does similarly. It defines what flat space is, quantitatively 0, and the curvature at the surface of an anti-neutron or idealized anti-neutron star minus 0.2027656. Concavity, the first sum, which is what we find associated with matter, and convexity for the second sum. All observed cosmological data points to 2 things. At least 2 things, but 2 extremely important things. Space is flat, meaning there's no curvature globally. There's no global curvature to our universe. 0. It's flat. And the second fact about these definitions relate to, time proceeds as an arrow. There is no going back. These definitions formalize mathematical notions, tying them to GR and space-time, and identify consistencies or symmetry between matter and antimatter. The arrow of time has baffled scientists for hundreds of years. Now we have a very simple framework to explain the whys and wherefores of space, time, GR, and the rest.